Yeah, gonna be a busy evening. Threw my back out. Got tornado like weather coming in between 5 o'clock Friday night through Saturday. And I need to get this kayak out on the water to make sure it's seaworthy before we head down to Texas. So we're just gonna do a quick live. Don't know who's on, don't know who's live tonight, but we're just gonna do a quick live. And yeah, I'll show you a little bit what we got going on here. Turn the camera around. There's the old XI3 strung up to the front of the yak. I've just got stuff thrown on to try to make sure I don't forget anything tomorrow. I am just going to keep the first voyage out tomorrow as basic as possible. So there's the XI3, a net, a catch board, a live scope pole that probably won't even take tomorrow. Actually, I'm not going to. I'll hook it up this weekend. Yeah, we got our straight up mounts hooked up. We got graphs hooked up. We got our foot controls. Haven't even sat in the damn seat yet to adjust all of that. That'll probably happen in the morning. I've got the little side caddy over here, and I'll put a track pack on that. And I actually might put the other one on and move the track pack to the other side. Because hell, I might try to go live from the water tomorrow with the old phone over my shoulder on this side. I'm still waiting for my little doohickeys that go on the rail to strap my black pack down. But as you can see, I have my old kayak cushion folded up under this part of the black pack. And then back here, I cut the other half of this yoga block and put it under that section of the black pack because Chad was literally right when he told me if I tried to run this traditionally, I would have no room to turn the chair around. But yeah, as you can see, I got my batteries all wired up, my Bluetooth monitor, I got a USB port over there, we got my breaker here, both the batteries in here. I've actually got this yoga block to keep it from bouncing around because last year one of the hard lessons I learned was I didn't have like really any padding or anything in the box, and when this trailer bounces up and down on the country roads, it broke the floor of the black pack. So I've cut up some like those seat cushions that you get for sitting on the bleachers. I've got them, one back here, one running in between, one on each side of this. And then what I'm actually going to fill this space up with is pool noodles that are cut to fit and fill that gap. And then I will put pool noodles across the top of here, fitted, and then shut this door down. And then as you can see, I've got my lids reversed. I got this one that opens back this way, and then this one that opens up this way. Got the new Yak Attack stuff in here. I need to put my kayak registration and paperwork in there. Got my fish grips. I got my tag that I need to write HAL 25 on because I've still got HAL 24 on from last year. Yeah, the stuff and things, like all the goodies. Let me get the live scope pole over here out of the way. Got the new Fishin With GRAMPS catch board, Freedom Squad on the outside, Gramps on the inside, and of course, hashtag make some memories. Underneath here, I'm going to go grab some tackle, but not a lot. The cool thing is I can put 3600s in this space and 3700s or those KVD speed bags in here. So this will be my tackle storage. Live scope mount. I'm not going to take the time before I go to Texas to put the new live scope mount on. I will run with this one and then I've got to get my life jacket, put it over here. Yeah, I only have a small window tomorrow to go test to make sure this thing floats and does everything it's supposed to do. I did have a change of plans. Oh, let me show y'all this train wreck. Yeah, and so between tonight and, sometime first thing in the morning, I've got to figure out and, grab some rods and then sort through all this crap that I do not have enough time in my life for all this. And you see over there the editing station. I might not have had this behind the scenes of the old studio. Over here's the streaming desk with some other stuff I got to do for future unboxings, and there's some of the stuff I'm taking out for tomorrow. But yeah, I've got the old Fish Texas kayak trailer right outside the door here, and once I get everything like organized and in the truck, then I will put this thing on the trailer in the morning, and hopefully my back holds out, because I ain't gonna lie, guys, I've had a lot of stress at work lately, and that leaves me fatigued, and it makes my back tighten up. I know in my heart that things will be and should be fine. Even if they offered me an early retirement, literally I can go get another job working in my same field, start drawing my pension sooner. It'll be less than if I stayed until I was 62. But if they buy me out and push me into, federal retirement, then I'll just go work somewhere else. Probably make a little more money, but that doesn't really matter. Until, I actually retire. But oh, my back is locked up, so I'm trying to take it easy today, and I just want a nice, simple run around bogs with Jeremy tomorrow. We should have a few hours just so he can follow me around, and we make sure this thing is at least going to work when I go down to Texas. Because that's always the funny thing, no matter the brand, until you put it on the water. And, oh, Liz, I don't have time to make a list. I would be up all night writing one and then trying to fulfill it. You know what I mean? I actually have a task list and a Word document of like all the things that I need to do. And most of those are done. Like tomorrow, I don't have to worry about lighting. And I was going to do all, but I don't really need to. I've got a clip-on light and my Yak Attack light for if I fish the tournament, which I'm not really worried about because I'm not doing that yet. But that stuff I can grab. So my classic plans have changed. I was going to leave Monday, but with all of the weather they say coming in, and it might have an impact on the fishing and the tournament days down there with wind, I've changed my plans. Instead of leaving tomorrow and then instead of leaving this coming Monday and fishing all week and then going to the Classic, fishing the Kayak Adventure Series on Sunday and then driving home Monday and Tuesday, I'm actually going to leave here Wednesday night, drive until late, get up Thursday morning and finish the drive. And then I'm going to hang out at the Classic Friday and Saturday. I'm going to fish the Kayak Adventure Series on Sunday. And then that leaves me probably Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to hang out with Nick from Fish Texas Kayak Trailers, go hit Lake Fork, go hit OHIV, go do some fishing. He needs some time off because he's been busy. I mean, I'm sure y'all know. But we're going to go do a bunch of fishing. And then that leaves me then like Thursday and Friday to drive home. And then Sunday or Saturday, I have a tournament that I have to judge fish for my local club, while Jeremy and those guys are... any idea on the fully rigged weight? Oh, I have no idea. I mean, I have no idea. I don't carry a lot of stuff when I fish anyway, because generally I leave all my baits and stuff in the truck, and then I will or the truck or the box on the trailer, and then I'll load based off of what I need. But for an XTR, this is actually pretty rigged, pretty light for everything you can do with it. Because I know a lot of guys that'll do like the dual black packs with like all of their tackle in it. And then you got all that tackle storage up under the front where my graphs are. And then you got a full hatch. But for me, this is, it's only going to be like a lake boat anyway. But I'm going to put all my tackle up under the graphs. I will have a track pack on the side of my seat with like what? You did a good boy. The moose is like, I gotta be on the live and do all this and stuff too. And Gunner's over here being all jelly boy. The kisses. Yeah, we're getting the kisses. Yeah, wind in the area is gonna be rough. Yeah, Jeremy and I know we have to be off the water by like 4:00. We saw what's coming, so our goal is to try to get over there early enough so that we can run around and fish, until lunch or through, and kind of keep an eye on the weather, and that way we can get back. But yeah, we can't, with possible big hail and tornadoes. No, we're not jacking around. This is, like I said, hopefully I can get out there by 10 or 11 o'clock, run around for a few hours, maybe catch my first fish of the year. But I have to make sure this thing is seaworthy. When I didn't go to the factory and pick this one up this year, I picked it up at Moving Water Outfitters. And so since this is straight from my local dealer that I work with, but I've never been on it, so I don't know that it's seaworthy, and I have to know that before I go take a big trip to Texas. And if not, if there's anything wrong with it, and because there's always a possibility, you never know. But I have time to get that PWR down, which I already know is seaworthy after fishing with it all last season. I can get it down and throw it on the trailer, and then if there's anything issues with this that I have to worry about, then of course strip everything off and go through that process. But I don't think that's going to be the case. But you can't assume anything. Could you imagine me driving all the way to Texas and getting on this thing for the first time down there and something's wrong? You just never know. So, yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye on the weather and all of that too. Like I said, we're going to try to get up early and all that, but I kind of wanted to hop on real quick and just walk you guys through. And honestly, I needed to sit down for a minute just to kind of, because I want to, as much as I want to go catch my first fish tomorrow, I've got some stuff. I'm only taking like 4 rods, and we'll see, because we're gonna do a little test. Everybody makes all these videos every year of, oh, the first bait you should always throw. So I'm picking like 4 or 5 ones from different channels, and I'm gonna call them out and be like, this is the bait you said to throw. So I'm throwing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only going to grab like 4 or 5 things. And it's, like I said, going to be simple. It's not a day of fishing. It's a day of testing. I don't even know if I can actually put my, I don't even know if I can put my GoPro or my DJI up, because I'm still waiting on some 120 or quarter 120 bolts to come in, because you have to, turn around camera. You have to take these screws out and put those quarter 120 bolts in, so you can put these, Yak Attack lock and load bases down in there. And I cannot find the ones that I already have, so I ordered another 12 pack. So they're on the way, but I'll probably just put the catch board in the truck and then lay it up here on the deck when I get there. I would love to get this one mounted right there, so I can put my net holder up and, kind of keep my net coming back to me. But again, tomorrow's just a maiden voyage. Make sure everything works. I did plug in my batteries and test it out to make sure all the electronics worked. And speaking of which, I need to grab ye olde extension cord here and recharge those batteries, because I charged them up fully like a month ago, but I need to give them another full charge again. But you can see right here, I've got my Anderson plug, plugs in down here. My electronics go in here. Those run up the right side of the Yak. And yeah, something else that I got to get used to this year is carrying a screwdriver with me, because when I get on the water, I got to put that bad boy down, because I just don't trust myself. I think maybe once I get it on the trailer tomorrow, I may do that, but I just need to find a little stubby screwdriver to throw in the back there. But, I got the rudder right there. I've got it, I need to lift it up and all that too. But yeah, so that's it. But the night before the night before the maiden voyage. But yeah, I think I'm going to like these little track pack thingies too. I got to put the other one on the other side, but that gives me like a mount. And like I said, I may put my little phone holder like right here on this thing and just maybe do a live stream. I could probably do that, where I could do like this and even read the comments as we're fishing on the water. I'll just run my Rogue leash and clip it to the little thing right here, because I've got ye olde Yak Attack phone holder. I could probably drop it in right here and reconfigure it so it just does one of these things, and I can actually read the comments. We may try that tomorrow, folks. We may be on some YouTube Live with Gramps on the water, and then I'll just run my cameras on the other side. Yeah. Stay tuned tomorrow. You guys might get some live action. Yeah, Liz, I hear you, because I know you being an Unlimited fan. You actually love this seat. And you know what? I actually love this seat too because I actually bought one of these 2 years ago and put it on my fishing boat. So I've been looking forward to the sweetness. Of course, we got the old Fishin' with Gramps edition. So yeah, I do need to go find some, Freedom Squad and Fishing with Gramps and Fish Shop stickers. Yeah, I may do that after. I'm just gonna go fish. But yeah, so here's hoping. And I told Jeremy if I get any notion next year, next winter, of getting yet another kayak to rig over the winter, beat my ass, please. I gotta stop doing this. But we'll take this big behemoth. And but I knew I wanted to get this kayak because this is something that I know once it's seaworthy, I can put a disabled or a veteran or somebody else who's new to kayak fishing. I could put them in this, and I know they're going to be safe. So that's why I have this monstrosity. Yeah, I know, Liz. 2 seasons in a row is a bit much, and so this will be the last one. And when you guys see my new trailer, Nick has been teasing me with like little clips. So yeah, what's up there, Josh? What's up? Hopefully, everybody who's requested stickers, they should be in the mail, or you have received them. Please tag me on the Instagrams, the YouTubes, the Facebooks. If you're supporting it, helps other people maybe find the trailer. Of course, it's a Fish Texas kayak trailer. Yes, sir. It's going to be a biggin because it's going to have to be able to carry both of these gigantic boats everywhere we go. So does it look kind of funny when you see a PWR suspended up in space like that? But I tell you what, I appreciate you, Liz. Yeah, I know you're playing it. You gotta keep that low profile. Um, but yeah, I get you, Liz. Hope you get to feeling better and they get you cleared and back to doing your stuff and things. But I see we got Sly Fox in here, Colin in here. Tweezy in the house. He's been out there smashing the fish. If you guys haven't heard or seen on Facebook yet, Tweezy and I have a buddy, Mr. Sparks, who is like, so for those of you who didn't know, Brian Sparks is like the Indiana Hammer who always hosts the House of Hammers down on Gunnersville. So it's through his connection that all of us have that house in Gunnersville. That boy went out and smashed a 23 1/4 inch Indiana largemouth the other day. So him and Tweezy and our boy Sam Jones, they all live in this little region, and it's not the spot down there where the boys traditionally catch the giants. They got their own little zone over there with some giants. And all three of them boys, I think all of them already have fish over 21s. And then Brian goes out and catches the new KBF state record 23 1/4. I mean, holy smokes, what a giant. Yeah, the kayaks are looking good. I need to get a sticker that says kayak, and that might be the laugh of the season. Part of me still has to go with Kayak because that's what I'm known for. But Kayak was kind of funny too. But somebody else may have beat me to that, whereas I've kind of coined the Cadillac. Even though Tweezy could fit that because he drives a Cadillac, I think. And don't you have a Cadillac truck, right? But yeah, Cadillac has always kind of been my joke. So I need to come out with a Chattergram sticker. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just a reminder, anybody, if you want to get it on that hat order until March 25th, I've not got as many as I thought, so it may not go through. But oh, you got the avalanche. That's right. Oh, that's right. I knew that. But yeah, if you're interested in Fishin' with Gramps hat, if we don't get to 20, then I'm not gonna pull the trigger. I got my one. But if you want to get it on the hat order, I think it's going to come out to be about $32, $33 shipped. But if you want to get in on that, just shoot me an email at fishinwithgramps@gmail.com, and I'll get you on the list. I'll get you on the list, and then then I'll go through and get with you to collect the funds before I do the order. But I wanted to make sure we gave everybody plenty of time because I know everybody gets paid different days and blah 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 blah. But if I get at least 20 commitments, then and like I said, you don't have to send money now. Just email me saying that you want to get in on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for somebody to catch a 23 and a quarter inch bass in Indiana, that is phenomenal. I mean, I've known of 4 people now that have done that, like in my entire time at kayak fishing. So yeah, but it's Brian Sparks. He is one of the Indiana Hammers, so it doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, calling that U10 is really popular, really popular. Yeah, Stinky River Tom, a check is fine. But like I said, I'll collect all that. Don't send it yet. Wait till I tell you, because if we don't get 20, where we get that little bit of a discount, I'm not going to charge people like $40 for a hat because only 10 of us ordered. You know what I'm saying? So if we get to 20 or 25, we get it where it's cost effective, and then I'll go buy the boxes and do the shipping and all that too. But yeah, I get it. But don't send me anything until we confirm the order. And for me, a minimum of 20 is all I'm asking for. So I think we've got maybe 7 or 8 people that have emailed me now. Yeah, Stephen liked the picture of the high school and their jerseys. They got those picked up. BJ, the jig guy, went and picked them up the other day, and then he delivered them to the school today. So I thought that was pretty cool, and love seeing that them young boys were in their because they fished in white t-shirts and drew their logo on their shirts last year, and that's when we said nope. Fishing Fam, Freedom Squad Bait Company, and BJ's Jig Company, we sponsor them and all that too. So Jeremy and John Michael are running the Freedom Squad Bait Company, and so they put in and they all donated a bunch of stuff, and then of course the Fishing with Gramps fam, we took a collection and some funds and put them towards the shirts. And then BJ equipped them with like all kinds of great baits and jigs and all kinds of stuff too. So yeah, but I love the fact that I actually found a friend of mine who had his shirts made through this lady, and he hooked me up with her. And so it turned out to only be like $40 a shirt. So 120 bucks. They look good. They'll feel good. And that's really all that matters. Bobby sent me a message or asked me earlier. He's like, "Do they catch them?" And I was like, "Bro, as long as they catch a good time, that's all I care about." I mean, this is the next generation. So if they catch anything and they're out there going on, if they're going on out there with and having a good time, realistically, think about it. If you were on a fishing team in high school, how badass would that be? So we got them all some sun shirts. I thought they came out great. And oh, what did I say? $40 a piece? It was no, it must have been 30. It was 120 for all 4 of them. That's what it was. Thanks, Liz. I'm like I told you, I'm stressed. I can't, I work for the government. I don't math. I keep people from stealing our shit. But yeah, so yeah, must have been $30 a piece. It was 120 bucks for all 4 of them. So yeah. Yeah, that's it. Math. Math is math. Liz has all this free time on her hands. That's why she's got time to math. Yeah, I got you. Thanks for helping me out there. But yeah, we did good. But I mean, they love them, and that's awesome. And for that price, I mean, it's like, man, if I ever do my logo on a shirt one day, that would look kind of cool if I got like a light green kind of whatever. Yeah, who knows? Maybe someday. We ain't that big yet, but we'll get there. Start with hats first. My logo was on the shirt. It's on the front. You'll see us and the Freedom Squad Bait Company on the front, right there below BJ's logo. So if you look in, right there on their, you'll see my logo right there on their belly, right below the bigger one. But yep, what's up there, Hella Bass? Thank God it's Friday tomorrow. Yep, I'm trying to get out for my first day fishing of the year tomorrow. I got to go check and take this big behemoth of a kayak and go make sure it is seaworthy, lake worthy, won't sink on me, so we can go to Texas and fish on Lake Fork, OH Ivy, and Bodarks after the Bassmaster Classic. So we're going to go to the Classic, and then we're going to go fishing. I got it mostly rigged out, Sly Fox. I got everything I need to get on it water tested tomorrow. Other than that, it's just like, get my live scope pole and putting it on. And that's not the pole that's going to end up on the season, but that's what it's going to be on when I go down to Texas. I'm kind of temper rigging it until we go to Texas, and then I'll kind of I'll do some finishing touches when we get back. But again, the whole point tomorrow is to try to go catch our first bass of the year, and then make sure this bad boy floats and get out on the water. Yes, yeah, Josh, we got to watch out for the winds. It's going to be bad. I'm going to try to get out early and get off early before the big hail and the up to 60-mile-an-hour winds they saying. Yep, Josh, I've got stickers for you and your bass club for the boys coming down from up north. Well, for you coming down. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you. And where am I going for the maiden voyage? I'm going to Boggs. I'm going to meet Jeremy, and we're going to try to get out between like 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, and then get the hell off the water. Saturday's going to be bad. They're actually calling for big hail and tornadoes on Saturday, which really sucks because Grant is flying back from Houston on Saturday. So yeah, I hope it doesn't push as far north. I hope if she has to stay up there with my son until it passes, then she can come back later Saturday or Sunday. But we're making game plans and we're watching the weather. But again, I just got to go make sure this bad boy floats. And yeah, Kayak Escalade edition. Yeah, I need to get some more Kayak stickers, ordered, because it's not a Gramps kayak if it doesn't have Kayak on it, right? I like the Escalade. Oh, I just got that. I really like that, bro. Sticky Tom with a $20 bomb. Appreciate you, brother. You're always supporting the channel. Can't thank you enough. It helps me, even, little donation. All donations like that help because it helps me cover shipping when I send out stickers and stamps and all that. And that's literally what it goes back into. But yeah, I appreciate everything. And I always tell people, I need to set up other ways to do it so YouTube doesn't take half of it. But I get it. Have I got an update on my Fish Texas kayak trailer yet? Yes. Nick has been sending me sneak peeks of like some angles. But yeah, I won't get the full reveal until I get down to Glen Rose, Texas, and bring back Lefty, who I still need to go out this weekend when it's not raining and do a final review on that one before I move to the big double kayak trailer that's going to haul both of these kayaks. And Rich will get a kick out of this. I'm actually going to spend some time in this year in my boat, but with no forward-facing sonar. I've got my little Helix 5s in that bad boy, and we're just going to go out and make some content doing traditional bass fishing just because. Just because. And we're also going to do some crappie fishing too, but yep, we're going to be out in the boat making some content this year, but doing it old school. You might even see Gramps catch a frogfish out of the boat too. So we're going to keep playing in the kayaks and hosting veterans, but I've got 2 different ways to get them all out on the water. And yeah, make sure Rich is going to be down at the Bassmaster Classic too, so we're gonna hook up and shoot some stuff together and see what we get. Like to have the Fish Texas kayak light painted in high vis orange. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. I know all those old towns would love that too. But yep, so there it is. The boys are out here all chilling. I figured I'd just do a quick live, and here we are 20 minutes later because I don't do anything quick, do I? But let me oh wait, what? Oh man, we got another bomb in the chat. We gotta see now y'all taking care of me because I gotta go buy another 100 roll of stamps. And one thing I hadn't noticed when I went and bought a roll of stamps like a year ago, I think it was, I got like a book of 100 for like $32. I didn't realize stamps have like gone up like 3 times or 2.5 times over the last year or two. But I thank you guys for the donos. And like I said, it goes back into the channel and getting stickers and stuff like that to take care of you guys that support me too. So it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to figure out what all I need to make sure I get in the truck and then go grab a couple of rods and reels. And leave me a comment after this live ends. First time in ice off on the water. Tell me what is the first one bait the first one bait you are picking up. What is your bait that you're making the first cast, or if you did already, what was the first bait you threw of 2025? Don't care if you caught fish or not. What was the first thing you had to pick up and throw your very first trip? Or if you haven't made that trip yet, what is the first bait you're making your first cast with in 2025? As always, get outside when you can and make some memories. One cast at a time. See if I know how to end a live.